Good morning, everyone. This is Joe from New York Trading Room. Today is November 9, 2021.
So the S&P breaking 4,700 points for the first time, and the major indices closing at record highs stateside as infrastructure stocks pop on the back of President Biden's big spending bill. But Asian shares mixed despite a surge in SoftBank after the group yields to investor pressure and unveils a $9 billion stock buyback. Cryptos surge with heavyweights Bitcoin and Ether both hitting new all-time highs ahead of a major Bitcoin software upgrade next week. Plus, the Netherlands joining a COP26 commitment to end public financing of fossil fuel projects, but some motor giants hold out on signing a deal to end new car emissions by 2040, as the former US President Barack Obama urges more action.
Despite the progress that Paris represented, most countries have failed to meet the action plans that they set 6 years ago.
We've got numbers. No, and that's the problem. They're really trying to show in a debate, an internal debate, and it's a public debate. They said they will hold 4 public debates until they pick the candidate on December 4th, the 5 candidates debating together. Last night was the first one. You have Xavier Bertrand, who's the leader.
300 on the FTSE yesterday, and we've just slipped below that level. It is a new threshold post-pandemic, or since the sell-off going into the pandemic, and you can see it is just struggling to hold that 7,300 level. The French market also trading down, but it is holding 7,000 points. It's down 1/3%. It has been one of the outperformers of late in the core markets, so slightly bigger slippage today in the trading session, about 1/10 down for the DAX, similar tune to the FTSE. And the other core markets, if you look at the SMI, that trades down by 34 points or 1/3%. On the periphery, we've got a modest drop, 2/10 roughly the tune there. Well, let's get into some of the earnings and the reaction. Bayer, one we're closely looking at, it's got a pop 2.6%. That adds to the 3-month picture where it's up close to 10% now, on a very high single digits at this stage. The German conglomerate Bayer has revised its outlook higher. The third quarter group sales were up 14.3% to 9.78. Of what your needs to change in the.
This is TSVCM rather than
liquidity on the London. Yeah, I think my colleagues have given good service.
Fuel use, ironically, and some of the projects in the voluntary market, the key point of the voluntary market is that
the strategy of focusing on data.
Okay, guys, so we close the first trade with 659 and second trade 376. And the third trade was minus 88, so it's about 900. Yesterday we did another 894. The day before we did 517. The day before we did 726, and the day before 913.